Hey guys, I'm Grimy and welcome to my map guide video series. We're looking at the map called Demolition Redux. And I'm going to start off by telling you where the meld spawns are. So there's always one nearby meld spawn. You can spawn either towards the middle left or towards the middle right area of the map. These two meld canisters both have a timer of 3 from the beginning of the map, but you can easily reach them in 2 turns by just dashing the nearest soldier directly towards them.
Roger, Dodger. That's what we're looking for.
The far meld canister always spawns inside Demolition pits. You can either spawn towards the front right-hand area or the back left-hand area. If it spawns towards the front right, I want you to send your soldiers towards the entrance to the Demolition pit. There's full indestructible cover there, and you have high ground advantage to any sectoids in the pits. Grabbing the meld canister is very safe. You just spend 1 action point moving down, grabbing the meld canister, and either hunkering down or dashing back up. The meld canister in the back is far harder to get. It's slightly farther away, but it also has a timer of 6, like the nearby one. Also, there's no good escape route from it. When you send your soldier down to grab it, there's nowhere for that soldier to hide. In order to grab the back left meld canister, I actually recommend taking the left alley. It's a slightly longer path, and if you waste more than 2 turns, you won't reach the meld canister in time. But it has the advantage of being safe. There's lots of full cover. This building blocks line of sight with the sectoid spawns in the pit, so you won't be triggering too many sectoids at the same time. Like I said, the disadvantage is it's a slightly longer path. If you take too much time fighting sectoids along the way there, you're not going to reach the canister in time. Now the spots where the meld canister is, I'm going to put 1 soldier up into this position.
10-4.
It won't trigger any aliens, and it'll still give me the option to either
That's
rush
what we're looking for.
right to the entrance or left along the flank. You see that we got the meld canister in the back left, so we're going to be taking the left-hand alley. I actually recommend not going for this meld canister on your first mission. You simply don't have the tools to capture it with just rookies. But I'm going to still try on this mission because I feel like the video will be more informative if I make that attempt.
Already there.
Roger that.
Alright, so you have a few options. If you're playing it safe, the natural option is just to move up into high cover and hunker down if you see any sectoids. But since we're going for the meld, we can't take that option. We need to kill the sectoids as soon as possible. In order to accomplish that, we're deliberately going to reveal the sectoids. That'll mean they'll be in mind merge the next turn, and they'll be substantially easier to kill if they're in mind merge. If we don't do that, we'll probably end up burning a turn on the meld canister, and most likely that will make capturing the meld completely impossible.
Already there. Eyes on target.
Alright, so we're going to grab the meld canister while we can, and I'm going to rush my last 2 soldiers into this position here and here. I'm doing that because they're very safe positions. The sectoids would basically need to move to this pile, 2 tiles away from the white door in order to have line of sight along this angle. And they're simply out of position to do that without dashing.
Rolling out.
We're completely safe in those two positions.
Let's do this.
Now I could dash my soldier after capturing this belt closer. That's a very viable option. The alternative is I could hunker down and draw plasma fire, so we don't have to deal with as many overwatches. But since the soldier is pretty far away, and there's no cover that the sectoids can take where they have a good shot on the soldier and have good cover, I'm going to assume that the sectoids aren't going to be taking any shots on this meld container. He's just too far back. And there's too many soldiers in front, the sectoids probably don't want to get too close if they don't need to. So I'm going to dash up.
I'm all over it.
To outside of line of sight. And all of my soldiers should be safe in this position.
What's making that noise?
You see a mine merge in the back. One sectoid has moved up. He must have dashed to reach that position, so we can assume that he's not in Overwatch. So we're going to send our soldier up to get grenade shot on the sectoid that's mine merging. see that one of the sectoids has decided to be a little suicidal and move in. So simply we're just gonna finish the sectoid off.
Incoming!
That's odd. I was expecting the soldier to get overwatched when she dashed here. If you're not, when she moved there, she didn't dash. If you don't dash, your soldier has about a 1 in... what are the odds? About 1
Headed there
20,
now.
25% chance of getting killed. I mean, it's not a great option, but since it's the first mission, we just don't have too many options.
Eat this!
25% odds are not terrible when you consider that a flanking shot only has about a 50% chance to kill if it's at long range and about 75% possibly in close range.
Dead and gone.
Alright. We're down 2 grenades. I'm going to move 1 soldier up.
Moving to designated position.
Slightly closer, but outside line of sight with any possible sectoid. Trigger the next 2 sectoids. They're just outside of our line of sight. So we have a few options on how to deal with this. The question is, how do I want to reveal myself to these sectoids? This soldier's used a grenade, this soldier hasn't. This soldier hasn't. So I want to move the soldier that hasn't used a grenade, because they're least useful. Unfortunately, I can't move anywhere here without having bad cover. No, this is
On the move.
I'm gonna take that.
Look sharp. Enemies rolling up.
Now we have a few options. The question is, if I move here or here, will my grenade be able to reach them? And the answer is, I believe, probably not. Like, we're just judging from this character's aiming angle. And it looks like that's very unlikely, so we're not going to take that move. We're going to dash into the back here, because there's a full cover element in front. That'll prevent the line of sight, and this will move our grenadier closer to the enemy. We're going to move our second grenadier
I'm on it, Commander.
to move it even closer. And the last soldier... We're going to move into the corner here.
Rolling out.
There's no line of sight, which is reasonably close. We're going to hunker down with all of our soldiers that still have remaining action points. Oh, yeah, don't have line of sight. I would have assumed that since there's a full cover box in front, that would not have been a possible shot. So there's 2 types of full cover. Some full cover can be seen over. Apparently this is one of those kinds of full cover that does not block line of sight. Anyways, we have a guaranteed kill. Nico's already has a kill, so we're going to be using his grenade first. I don't want to destroy that high cover because I might be using it in the near future. So we're going to send in our last grenadier.
Solid copy.
Finish up the job. Actually, you might be able to save the grenade. Janet Davis has not yet received a kill in this mission, so we're going to move her up.
Heading there now.
Try to finish off the sectoid mine merger with just a pistol shot. You got it.
Bye-bye.
Finally, that melt canister. Looks like we got to it just in time. Usually, I would have spent more turns reaching that position, but in this case, I guess we got lucky. We're gonna dash into somewhere without line of sight, and we're gonna advance our remaining soldier up as well.
Roger that.
Enemy in sight.
Sectoids, but we're in no position to deal with them. What we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the melt canister while we still can.
On my way.
Since there's only 3 sectoid pods on the map, I know this is a safe play. I can run back here and hide behind the truck. As for the remaining soldiers, I want to get as close as possible. All the sectoids have dipped in the low ground, so I can move, I think I can move here. No, that's not quite safe. I can move into places without line of sight.
Moving out.
and be ready to engage the sectoid the following turn. I want to get as
All
close
in.
as possible so my accuracy shots are as good as possible. I am down 1 grenade after all, so I will be relying on them. That's somehow a line of sight between my soldiers. That is very weird. Okay, we have a few options. Our soldier, Carlos, does not have a kill. We see that there's a sectoid position here, and a mine merger here, and one more sectoid behind this low cover. We don't have too many great options to deal with the sectoid in low cover, and he's in close proximity, so taking fire from him could be pretty nasty. Our soldiers have plus 4 aim. They have 65 aim by default. They're receiving plus 4 accuracy, meaning the sectoid is also receiving plus 4 accuracy. So it's not an ideal situation. But we just want to kill as many sectoids as possible. So the first move I'm going to do is I'm going to blow full cover up on that sectoid, and we'll take shots at it with our remaining soldiers.
Going out.
Now I don't want to move too far up because I don't want to get any closer to the sectoid that has a line of sight than I need to. Unfortunately, that doesn't have line of sight on the
Heading out.
soldier, so I'm going to move up another soldier. I get overwatched at very close range and no cover. And we still don't have line of sight on the mine soldier.
On my
That's not
way.
good. And we still don't have line of sight. Oh my god, this is terrible. I'm gonna take what shots we can.
He's down. I'm under fire. It's raining death over here.
So that didn't go quite as well as I would have hoped, but it didn't go terribly. So I guess I should be grateful. We're gonna move one soldier up.
Copy that.
We have 3 shots with 45% accuracy, greater than
Heading there now.
45% accuracy. We should have decent odds of killing this sectoid. Carlos doesn't have a kill yet, so I'm gonna make him fire first. Looks like he might not be getting any
Adjusting
kills this
aim.
mission at all. Oh, this was a high accuracy shot. I should move into this position. Forgot high ground was an option. Ooh, this is gonna be dicey.
Dead and gone.
Moving out.
And that's Demolition Redux for you guys. Like I said, it's a pretty nasty map. I made a few mistakes the last few turns, but I don't think that's the important part of this guide. Basically, like I said, if the dog can to the back left, go around the back alley, otherwise approach the front of the demolition area. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next video.
Booyah.
Good work out there, Strike One.